Welcome back to Dinar Current, the channel where preparation meets opportunity. If you've been following the RV journey for months, years, or even decades, this may be the single most important video you'll ever watch. Because here's the truth: everything you've worked for, everything you've hoped for, and everything you've waited for in this process could all come down to a few simple words. Yes, you heard me right. The exact words you use, or avoid using, during your exchange appointment could determine whether you walk away with life-changing wealth, or risk being dismissed, downgraded, or overlooked. So in today's video, we're going to break down exactly what not to say during your exchange appointment, and most importantly, what you should say instead. Stay with me until the very end, because these strategies could protect your credibility, boost your profile, and even open the door to enhanced opportunities. Part 1. Why words matter more than ever. As of August 2025, the global currency revaluation process is entering one of the most critical phases we've ever seen. Private appointments are being scheduled. Banks and redemption centers are under strict regulatory oversight. Compliance officers are paying attention not just to what's on your paperwork, but also how you present yourself, and yes, even the exact words you speak. Think of it this way: when you walk into that exchange room, you're not just handing over currency. You're essentially being evaluated on three things. 1. Your professionalism, how you carry yourself. 2. Your preparedness, how organized and compliance ready you are. 3. Your communication, the words, tone, and language you choose. Get any of these wrong, and you could unintentionally raise red flags. Get them right, and you set yourself apart as the kind of client institutions want to work with. Part 2. The first mistake, cashing in. Let's dive into the first mistake, something so simple, but so common. Do not walk in and say, "I want to cash in my dinar." Why is this a problem? Because that phrase makes it sound like a lottery ticket. Banks do not want to deal with gamblers or speculators. They want clients who understand this is a structured financial exchange, governed by law and oversight. So instead, replace it with this: "I'm here for my scheduled currency redemption." That one sentence alone elevates you. It signals that you're calm, professional, and aware of the correct process. Part 3. Avoid emotional outbursts. Here's another trap: walking in and saying something like, "I heard I'm going to be rich from this." Now, I get it. The emotions are real. Many of you have been waiting years for this moment. But if you show that excitement in the wrong way, you look unprepared and immature. Remember, banks and redemption centers don't want dreamers. They want serious, compliance-ready individuals. Instead, try this: "I've brought all my documentation and I'm ready to review redemption options." See the difference? It's calm, collected, and professional. Part 4. Never quote rumors about rates. This one is critical. Do not, and I repeat, do not, say something like, "My friend told me the rate is going to be $322. That's speculation. It's rumor-based talk, and bankers are trained to shut down that kind of language instantly. Remember, rates vary by volume, tier level, and contractual agreements. They are not public gossip. So instead, calmly ask, "May I confirm the available rate options for today?" This shows maturity. You're seeking clarity, not making demands. Part 5. Oversharing your story. Another common mistake: oversharing. Some people walk in and feel the need to explain their entire life story: when they bought the dinar, why they bought it, what chatroom convinced them, and how long they've been waiting. None of that helps. In fact, it makes you sound like a hopeful speculator. Instead, keep it short, professional, and focused on the transaction. No unnecessary storytelling. Part 6. Show you're tax aware. Here's a power move. Say something like, "I've already consulted with my CPA and understand this is a taxable event." That one line alone immediately changes how they see you. It tells them you're prepared, educated, and compliance aware. You're not going to be a problem later on. Banks love clients who are already thinking about taxes and obligations. It separates the dreamers from the serious players. Part 7. Ask for written confirmation. Another professional move is asking for documentation. Instead of assuming or rushing, say, "May I have written confirmation of the final rate before proceeding?" This shows two things. 1. You value accuracy. 2. You're not in a rush, you care about clarity. That builds instant trust. Part 8. Dress and act the part. Now let's talk about something most people overlook, your presentation. If you walk in wearing gym clothes, mumbling, or bouncing with excitement, you're sending the wrong message. This is not a casual meet-up. It's a professional, compliance-driven appointment. Checkmark dress business casual or better. Checkmark sit upright, maintain eye contact, and speak clearly. Checkmark have your currency organized, envelopes or bands, sorted by denomination. Checkmark bring everything, ID, receipts, CPA, trust documents if applicable. Your appearance and organization speak louder than words. Part 9. Don't joke about getting rich. Saying things like, cross mark, do I get the special rate? Is this where I become a millionaire? This sounds immature. Redemption centers are not game shows. Instead, say, check mark, are there contract rate options available today? This shows awareness without sounding greedy or unrealistic. Part 10. Handle large volumes correctly. If you're exchanging a large amount, never dump it on the table saying, cross mark, that's all of it. That looks sloppy and could even trigger an audit. Instead, say, check mark, I've organized my currency by denomination, and I'd like to discuss structured payout options for high-volume transactions. This proves you're financially literate and professional. Here's another elite move, mention confidentiality. Say, check mark, I'm open to signing a non-disclosure agreement if required. This shows that you understand private contracts, and you're cooperative. NDAs are often linked to higher tier rates, and mentioning them positions you as an informed client. Another red flag is walking in and asking, cross mark, are we finally getting the $9 rate today? That shows you're relying on rumors. Instead, ask, check mark, are there multiple rate options depending on volume or qualifications? This is respectful, neutral, and opens the door for better opportunities. Don't act shocked when paperwork is placed in front of you, especially tax forms. Cross mark wrong, what's this? Nobody told me about this. Check mark right, I've already reviewed tax procedures with my CPA and I'm prepared to sign required forms. This makes you look responsible and trustworthy. Cross mark don't fidget, pace, or ramble. Check mark do sit calmly, speak slowly, and keep your answers short and professional. Use neutral statements like, I've organized my paperwork for review. That's all you need. Here's the golden rule, never walk in with emotional language. Cross mark wrong, this is my big break. Or, I hope this changes my life. Check mark right, I understand this is a compliance-based financial process, and I'm ready to proceed accordingly. That one line alone positions you as emotionally grounded, and that's exactly what bankers want to see. Remember this, your words, your tone, and your professionalism matter more than you think. If you sound like a hopeful dreamer, you'll be treated like one. But if you sound like a calm, compliance-ready investor, you open doors to rates, options, and opportunities others may never see. So stay calm. Stay professional. Stay prepared. Because when your moment comes, you don't want to just show up. You want to stand out. Checkmark subscribe for more RV preparation tips. Checkmark comment below what strategy you'll use at your exchange. Checkmark share this video with other dinar holders. This is Dinar Current, where preparation meets opportunity. Until next time, stay ready.